Hello, hello, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome. So today I want to do a set using Polygel. Again, I'm really loving this stuff, and I had a couple of ideas to do like a Beetlejuice theme, so I will show you what I'm using as I go along, and I will be using my practice hand, Jessica, and I'll show you how I do her tips and everything. So anyways, I'm going to do the lazy girl method, or I guess you could say Femi Beauty method. I want to make sure she gets credit because if I remember right, she's the one that came up with this idea, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, so I have a couple of ideas, and I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. And if it fails, then so be it. I gave it a try, right? So for Jessica, I'm going to be using I'm just going to do 4 fingers. I'm not doing the thumb again. I don't know why, but the thumb is always such a pain in the butt for me. These little tips that I have are actually full coverage tips that I purchased off of Temu, and I've gone ahead and I wrote her sizes down and everything. That way I don't have to fiddle fart around with them. But anyways, whoops, this is what they look like, and then I just break them off like such, and I just go ahead and I put them in backwards. So I know that sounds just absolutely morbid, but anyways, I put them in like that, and they fit perfect. And then with them being in like that, they don't move around very much. So they're sturdy. They're good to go. This one is going to make a liar out of me. Okay. So anyways, that's what I'm using on Jessica's nails as her nails. And then to do the lazy girl method with the Polygel on tips, I'm going to use these. And I get these from, Temu. And so what I do is I size her up, and I get her the tips that fit her fingers perfectly. And then these ones, I have to fit them just a little bit larger than what her nail would be, because you're going to be filling them with Polygel, and you want to have just that extra space in there, because if you don't have that when you go to put these on, they're not going to work right. You're going to have a mess, and they won't fit properly. You want them to go from sidewall to sidewall. And so anyways, that's how I'm going to be doing that. So I'm also going to be using just a few polishes. I'm trying to decide whether or not, so I have a Madam Glam one, and this is the perfect green. This is green highlighter, and that is a gorgeous green. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to use it or not. But anyways, I want to make that known that one's really good for the green. This is Nail Reserve. This is White Reserve, and then the Black Reserve. And then along with that, I'm going to be using just a few of my Polygels. I've got Saviland and Modelones. So I thought I had a bright green one, and I don't. So that is one that I will be ordering soon, because I don't like to be without. So anyways, this is a chrome green that I'm going to be using, and I want to see how well that's going to work. It's just an idea that I have. I don't know, maybe it's already been done and I'm hallucinating. I don't know. So anyways, with the chrome, I'll be using a base coat, and as of right now, I'm not using any glitter, and I know that just sounds so bad, but actually the Saviland one, this one has glitter in it. So, okay, that'll be my saving grace. So this is going to be the pinky, the ring finger, the middle finger, and the index finger. So that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, I'm not even messing around with the thumb. So let's get started here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have just the 4. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Polygel. So the slip solution that I usually use, because not all of these come with a slip solution, and I just use isopropyl alcohol, and that works really well. So that's what we're going to do on that one. Okay. Oh, these come out so good. It just comes right. I mean, you're not struggling to get that through the tube. And that one is Modelones. That's a 326. This one came in a kit, and I think there were 6 of them. I want to say 6, and I hope if I'm wrong, I apologize. So I will try to find the link for that to put in the description box. Okay, so now with the Polygel, I want to make it as thin as possible up by the cuticle. You don't want that too awful bulky. So I am still learning with Polygel, but the more I play with it, the more I like it. And it's amazing. There are so many different brands that you can tinker with. Find out which one works best for you. I've got a couple actually. Actually, that's not true. I have a few. I have more than two. So anyways, and then this isn't going to get cured until I put it on my practice hand. So I'm trying to make sure the sidewalls, I'm trying to make sure everything is covered. I cannot even tell you how easy this Polygel is to work with. Okay. Now the two, I always have like one or two accent fingers, but you can always do, you know, more than that if you wish. Okay, hold on. I think I have OCD. I apologize. Ugh. Okay, I just have that one. Okay, I have a new pump. I just have not filled it up yet. And I'm kind of attached to this one, which is stupid because the lid gets stuck. Okay, so anyways, let's see here. Okay, so this one is done. Okay, now, okay, this is where I'm hoping the idea works. I'm gonna fill this up with base coat, and I'm not gonna cure it just yet. I'm gonna move that so I don't destroy that. So I just want to put a thin layer of base coat in here. And this is gonna be kind of, I don't want to say a process, but it's gonna be a process. And then, okay, so this is where the chrome is gonna come in, and okay, I want to say Amazon. I apologize. You can get chrome just about anywhere. And the colors that are available are amazing. Okay, so I'm thinking that a dotting tool might work. So I'm trying to be, I want to be careful because I don't want to get this on everything. Okay, and then I have a liner brush. The bristles are going nuts. So I'm going to put just a dab of that base coat in hopes of getting this to get its shape back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds, and then we're going to come back and we're going to put some more stuff on. Now with that, okay, I got to decide whether or not I'm using a brush. Let's see here. So now with this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a base coat on. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure this one because I'm using a polish on here. And I don't know for sure if you can just put polish on and then put Polygel over it. So I'm sure somebody out there knows, so let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure this. I'm just going to do 30 seconds on this. Okay. And this one is, okay, that is done. So now what I want to do, okay, we're done with that. I'm going to use the black gel polish. Okay, I'm going to clean this off really quick. As much as I like the green, I don't want it everywhere. Okay. Try and get that shape back. Plus, with this being cured, the base coat isn't going to be as wet and runny. Okay, and this is just a thought. I don't know if this is even going to work. If it does, that would be lovely. Okay, I want the lines to be dark. Okay. If those aren't dark enough, then we will put a second coat on there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to cure that. I'm going to do 60 on there. Actually, those are 30 seconds. I'm sorry. So that's in there for 30. Okay, and then we're going to try and do this. Okay, I'm trying not to, I don't want it thick. I'm trying to do this all on the inside. So once they're on, all you have to do is just really put on a top coat. That's my thought process. Because the lazy girl method is, I'm sorry, it's genius. And it is just really becoming one of my favorite things. And like I said, once I get real comfortable, then I will offer that to clients. Because as of right now, it's just primarily acrylic, which I'm not giving up, of course. So I will show you what I'm going to do with these. Oops. Okay. Easy cleanup. I'm just having a heck of a time with the edges. Okay. Oh. I just had an idea. So you could do this with anything. I mean, if you want glitter, purple chrome would be beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure this one for 30 seconds, okay? And then this one, we're going to do, I'm going to come back to that, I promise. This one I'm going to do with the black. This one has the glitter in it. And this is so pretty. And this is Saviland. This one came in a kit as well. And that one is, oh my gosh, Black Flash, I think. I don't know what that, okay. Those are little letters. Okay. Anyways, it's gorgeous and it's Saviland's. Okay, so I'm gonna just push this through, making it thin at the cuticle area. Trying to get up the sides because you want everything covered. I cannot even tell you how easy these polygels are to work with. Okay. Oh, chrome powder. I'll zhuzh it up a little, I guess, huh? Okay. Sometimes I get a little carried away with the rubbing alcohol, and if it goes down the sides, well, there goes my adhesion. So it's not the tabs, it is me. Alrighty. So we'll put that one right there. Nope, right there. Okay, I've got to move a few things here. So on this one, my thought was to, let's see here. So we're going to use a Saviland, and this is white. Please, 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 please work. I'm hoping that you can purchase these in, I'm almost certain you can, in bigger tubes, because this stuff is amazing. Okay. Oh my goodness. The lid. Let's get the lid on. Okay. Okay, I've got just a bit of a mess going on. I'm just going to fold this over. Okay. I am going to try and pat all this, get all the sides covered. And I'm really hoping that this turns out the way I'm hoping it does, because that makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. so I want to make sure there isn't any on the other side. These are going to get scuffed up though, so even if there is a smidge, you can usually file that. And hopefully it's not like a big clump. The black lines are letting me know what's not covered. Okay. So this one is finished. Nope, it's not. Okay, sorry. I just saw the tip, and that is just way too much. So I'm trying not to waste product. I would much rather get this on and then realize that I need more than have to take it off because, well, that's wasteful, but it's how we learn, right? There we go. I know there's a spatula. I never use it. I just rely on my brush, which may not be the smartest idea. Okay, we'll put that one right there. Now this one has the green chrome with the black gel polish. I'm just going to clean that off. And so my thought process on this one was to do white on top of that. Okay. And I'm hoping that I don't smear it everywhere. All right. So I want to say that these are, they're ready to be put on. Now, before you put your tips on, you're going to want to put a base coat on. So normally you would scuff them up, dehydrator, primer, and then your base coat. But she is the only one that is going to be wearing these. And they're not going anywhere else, so we're just going to put a base coat on her and call that good. And you can use any base coat you wish, whatever your favorite base coat is. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put her in the lamp and I'm going to cure her for 60 seconds. Alrighty, so she is cured. I'm trying to figure out, we'll just put this underneath her. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply the tips. Maybe? Wow. I know it gets that off. Alcohol. Okay. So I am going to place this on here like such. And what I want to do is find my flashlight. Or not my flashlight. It's a, hold on here. There it is. It's a little LED light. Just for a quick cure or a flash cure. So we want to make sure that these are on. Okay. Now sometimes when you apply them, you will end up with, whoops, some of the polygel might seep out through the sides. So you want to get that cleaned up. And the same with underneath, because sometimes it can leave quite a bit. Okay. Just like such. So then you're just going to come underneath, and that's not the right brush. Okay. Just kind of smooth it out a little bit. Just take off a little more. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna flash cure her real quick. Just enough to keep it from moving around. And then when they're all on, I'll go in and cure them for 60 seconds. Maybe longer, I'm not for sure yet. Hold on. She is not wanting to participate in this. Oh, okay. Alrighty. And then we're going to see how these turned out. Hopefully, well, okay. So again, we just place those on top. Okay. And I'm just going to clean up the underside real quick. Just a smidge. Okay. And then we'll hit that with the little LED light. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Okay. Oh, that is so cool. Alrighty. I am getting, trying not to get this everywhere is what I'm trying to say. Oh, very nice. Okay. So I'm just putting my finger on top of that, so when I go to clean underneath, I'm not necessarily pushing the tip away. Okay. Alrighty, so let's, hold on. This side is not wanting to play nice. Okay, and then we're just gonna flash cure that one. I love how that one illuminates. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Okay. Alrighty. And then the last one. And if you're still with me, thank you. I appreciate it. I figure if anything we can learn together. Okay. That one's on there. The underneath doesn't look too bad. Okay. So what I'm going to do, oh, okay, I'm just going to flash cure that really quick. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these in the lamp, okay, for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to flip them and I'm going to cure the underneath for another 60 seconds, and then I'll be right back. All right, so these have been cured on both sides, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just take off that tacky layer, because what I want to do is just kind of scuff these up on top, and then I want to put on a shiny top coat. That is the plan anyways. So I'm impressed with these polygels, and like I said, the more I use them, the more I like them. Okay, set that aside. Okay, so I'm just going to, can't talk. All I want to do is just kind of lightly, just kind of scuff them up a little bit. I don't want to use a really aggressive grit or anything. And I need to hold on to these, okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to shape it a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do this off camera because this is just going to be a little time consuming, I think. Or not. So I know the black lines did not, I didn't take them all the way up. If I had that to do again, I probably would do that. I'm just excited that the chrome powder worked. That black is so pretty. That would be pretty for New Year's too. Just my 2 cents. Okay. And now that that is done, I'm just going to clean these off a little bit. Oh my gosh, if that doesn't look painful. Okay. I'm really hoping that one pops once we get the top coat on. So, like I usually say, you can do any top coat you want. No wipe shiny, you can do a matte, anything. Let's see here. I'm just going to use a top coat here real quick. So I've got kind of a mishmash of stuff going through this video as far as different companies, but not highlighting any particular one. And I'm really happy with the way the chrome worked. And it's all on the underside of these tips. This is like one of the most easiest ways to do nails. Thank you, Femi Beauty. Awesome idea. And I am running low, as per usual. I get so heavy-handed with top coat. I usually try to make sure everybody has at least 2 coats of top coat on when they leave. When they come back in, I want to make sure, you know, I want their nails to stay shiny. Most of my clients are 3 weeks. I have a couple that are 2 weeks, but for the most part. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw this in the lamp. Well, not throw it, but you know, place it in the lamp. And then I'm going to cure those for 60 seconds. Okay, and then we'll be back. All right, so those are done curing, and I just can't get enough of that. I think that is so neat. Okay, yes, I know, grow up. Anyways, love it. If this, hold on, I'm trying to get my light. All right, there we go. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be back again shortly with another one. Cheers.